Welcome, dear accreditors. We are proud to present to you the accomplishments and best practices of the Bachelor of Elementary Education for the Level 4 Phase 2 accreditation. The University of Northern Philippines College of Teacher Education is committed in molding aspiring teachers into functional citizens imbued with character, values, and skills who can promote global harmony. Guided with the primary objective of producing effective and efficient teacher education graduates equipped with 21st century skills, the college continued to improve its delivery of services to the different stakeholders through undertaking various quality assurance endeavors. The different programs, particularly BSED, BEd, and BSIE, were subjected to evaluation and subsequently awarded level accreditation by the accrediting agency of chartered colleges and universities of the Philippines. Having acquired the COD status, the college vigorously works to improve its processes along management, instruction, research, and publication, extension, and linkages. Thus, the college was awarded the International Organization for Standardization Certificate, proving that all its processes in dealing with its stakeholders are world-class. The BEd program aims to produce competent and effective teachers in the primary level. This program is tailor-made to align with the university's vision, mission, and values, and is primarily focused on accelerating performance and maximizing the program's full potential. Let us proceed to the BEd research accomplishments. In establishing the policies, directions, priorities, and thrusts of the CTE Research Unit, its research agenda were aligned to the University Research Agenda of 2018 to 2022, which includes education, social science, health and nutrition, agriculture, forestry and natural resources, industry and energy, science and technology. The college is also guided with the following CTE research agenda: curricular studies on higher education along the program, policy-oriented studies on the program, quality and standards in the context, technology and education, universal primary education, manpower, demand and supply studies, graduates tracer studies, preservation of culture and arts, beliefs and practices, and finally, other topics considered by the CHED in response to the emerging needs of the country. From that of the CTE research agenda, the BEd research agenda were also formulated. Curricular studies on higher education along the BEd program includes assessment of present program's curricula for improvement or re-engineering of the BEd curricula, pedagogies on Philippine education system specializing in elementary education, and K-12 studies, particularly kinder to grade 6 level. For policy-oriented studies on the BEd program, we have governance and management along BEd course, internationalization of education, specifically along BEd program, and access and equity measures related to elementary classroom management. For quality and standards in the context, we also have accreditation and other quality assurance mechanisms of the BEd program, quality assurance systems related to the BEd courses, equivalency or assessment results, BEd faculty and students' performances, and of course, efficacy of the BEd educational processes along instructional, management, and policy. For education technology, we have development and validation of instructional materials for the different courses in the BEd program. For universal primary education, we have literacy levels at marginalized sector, empowerment of teachers in elementary level, improvement of quality education in the BEd program. For manpower, demand, and supplies, we have alignment of human capital development goal for BEd courses. The seventh, we have BEd graduates tracer studies. 8. Preservation of culture and arts, beliefs and practices. And finally, other topics considered by the CHED in response to the emerging needs of the country. Given this agenda, faculty members and students are encouraged to conduct research activities aligned with the institutional, regional, and national agenda. The conducted studies are along social science, 8. Improvement of quality education in the BEd program, 9. Efficacy of the BEd educational processes, 7. And BEd Graduate Tracer Study, 1. The faculty of the BEd program support the university's mandate to conduct high-quality researches. The conducted researches adhere to the college's research agenda in general and the BEd program in particular. As seen on the table, there are 26 researches conducted during the period under survey. All the faculty of the BEd program are involved in conducting researches based from the research agenda of the program. As for research publications, the program has 3 published papers in a national level and 23 published papers in the international level. The research outputs of the faculty members of the program on their survey are disseminated through the presentation in a colloquium, annual scientific meetings, multidisciplinary conferences, and symposia sponsored by various scientific organizations in the country. There are 9 national presentations and 11 international presentations under the program. We are also proud to say that the researches conducted by the BEd faculty have been cited by other international and national researchers. There are 25 related researches which cited one of the studies of Dr. Glenda C. Rabanal, while 2 of the studies of Dr. Nessie Cesaria V. Romo are cited by different authors. Some of the research outputs of the BEd faculty have also been utilized for commercialization. These have been transformed into books which can be purchased online and through partnering publication houses. BEd faculty are also tapped to serve as international peer reviewers in different journals along their specialization. The faculty of the BEd program support the university's mandate by conducting high-quality researches. That is why ongoing researches are still conducted. For research linkages, the university has established linkages with local, national, and international agencies. These include the Commission on Higher Education, the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, the National Research Council of the Philippines, the Department of Science and Technology, the Technology Application and Promotions Institute, Philippine Council for Industry and Energy Research and Development, Asia-Pacific Natural Agriculture Network, and finally, State Universities and Colleges Teacher Educators Association Incorporated. BEd faculty have also received awards related to research. Dr. Gallardo and Dr. Romo were handed Best Presenter and Best in Oral Presentation certificates during the colloquium and conferences they have attended. All BEd faculty involved in the thesis and dissertation committees serve as advisors, critics, and panel members. And now we present to you the best practices of the BEd program under research, and these are as follows. First, in the conduct of researches, the faculty are guided with the systematic flow or procedure set by the University Research and Development Office, or URDO for short. Second, UNP is financially supportive to research endeavors. It provides a specific budget allotted for research activities, and this budget is distributed accordingly to the different programs, which include the Elementary Teacher Education Program. Third, the Dean, together with the Assistant Deans for the undergraduate, graduate studies, and all unit coordinators, collaboratively work on the Project Procurement Management Plan. This serves as an avenue for the unit coordinator to identify the plans and activities along research and the estimated budget needed to realize them. Fourth, the University Research and Development Office is formulating a proposal to provide a load equivalent to the position of Unit Research Coordinator, since this requires as much attention and preparation as any teaching load. Fifth, representatives from the different stakeholders take active part in the formulation and revision of the college's research agenda, which can be supported by memoranda and minutes of the meeting. Sixth, faculty are motivated to hone their research competencies as conducting of researches is included in their individual performance commitment review and office performance commitment review. 7. Faculty researchers adhere to the protocol in the conduct of researches, whereby researches pass through college review before the university in-house review. 8. Instructional materials such as modules and textbooks as outputs of research and development researches are put up for sale. Some outputs and researches are forwarded to publishing companies such as Amazon for wider marketing. 9. URDO annually collects research capsules from the faculty to be approved and funded by the university. 10. Faculty who presents papers in international conferences, published in Scopus Index journals, patent inventions and innovations are entitled for leave credits of 20 days. Aside from these, a newly passed research incentives have been approved by the UNP Board of Regents, which awards monetary research incentives to researchers who publish the research in reputable, JAD-recognized and Scopus Index journals for 50,000 pesos, patent 50,000 pesos, research utilized 25,000 pesos, registered utility model 25,000 pesos, and research awards for 10,000 pesos. 11. As Center of Development, one of the programs conducted by the college is the Sustaining Academic Excellence in the Teacher Education Program through Inclusive Education and Sustainable Development, in which Action Research Capability Building was tendered as assistance to different HEIs in the province. 12. Student Research Congress, which is a research presentation contest by program and by area of specialization, is conducted annually. 13. The college conducts research presentation activities which enable faculty to share and disseminate the result of their researches within the community. This likewise serves as a stepping stone for faculty to develop confidence in presenting their outputs to national and international conferences. 14. The Parent Teachers Association of the College of Teacher Education also provides financial assistance to the faculty members and even to students who participate to activities along research, may it be in local, regional, national, or international level. And finally, the Faculty Union awards monetary incentives to faculty members who presented their research outputs in local, national, and international conferences. Due recognition is given to those achievers. A true measurement of the quality of instruction is the success of graduates, of what they have become, and how much growth they have achieved. Performance of graduates. The Bachelor of Elementary Education is an undergraduate teacher education program designed to prepare individuals intended to teach at the elementary level, which aims to develop highly motivated and competent teachers specializing in the content and pedagogy for elementary education. The program is stipulated on CMO number 74, series of 2017. The program is guided by the processes stipulated in the operations manual of the college. The different processes are lifted from the UNP Code 2015 and Student Handbook 2013 edition. The program has just been granted the Certificate of Program Compliance with CHED Region 1 Order number 16, series of 2020, effective academic year 2019-2020. Looking at the comparison of the prescribed CMO 74 of 2017, CHED has 158 units, while the BEd program has 164 units. The BEd program enhanced the curriculum by adding one subject in the professional education subjects, which is a seminar in education intended for BLEP enhancement, and one in major courses, which is MTB-MLE, or the teaching of mother tongue. One highlight of the curriculum that molds teachers in the future are the experiential learning courses. This is a year-long engagement that supports authentic experiential learning to field study and actual classroom immersion and who progress through teaching internship and guided and monitored classroom teaching. Different activities are conducted to prepare student teachers for their teaching internships. These are seminar workshops on new trends in teaching, values integration, child protection policy, and the orientation of practice teachers on the do's and don'ts of practice teaching. Other activities done are the pinning ceremony, deployment of practice teachers, monitoring and observation, and the highlight is their demonstration teaching followed by a post-conference. A teaching portfolio is also required, which narrates their journey in their practice teaching. Even in the new normal, field study students are still given the chance to observe the different classes in the laboratory grade school through virtual observation through different platforms such as the Google Meet. Another feature of the curriculum is the conduct of action researches, which is embedded in the subject Research in Education. With the guidance of their research teacher, students conceptualize their title, then have their proposal, and then the final defense. Annually, the College of Teacher Education conducts a research congress wherein students disseminate their researches. Each program selects the best presentation that will present the program in a university-wide research congress. Winners receive a certificate of recognition and cash incentives. For adequate and relevant projects, activities to attain the objectives, we have the following. Curricular activities that are part of the curriculum. This focuses on the different teaching strategies used by the teacher in imparting knowledge to their students. To name a few, we have collaborative teaching, hands-on learning, reporting, demonstration teaching, role play, team teaching, and others. We also have co-curricular activities that facilitate the development of various domains of the mind and personality. These are undertaken through exchange programs, seminars, conferences, trainings attended by students. We have exchange programs attended by BE Ed students and faculty in Thailand. We also have different seminars attended by the students, such as the Student Congress, seminars given by PAFTE, Youth Leadership Summit, and the community immersion of NSTP students. There are also extracurricular activities that fall outside the realm of normal curriculum. The college has the CTESO, or the College of Teacher Education, student organization that organize different activities participated by the students. These activities include socialization and induction night, Buwan ng Wika celebration, and the Green Hearts Festival to celebrate Teachers' Day. The BEd students also have their own program organization, the YMEC, or the Young Minds Educators Club, in which various activities are conducted like Ituro Mo Kinabukasan Ko, Munting Alay, Handog Pamasko, and Linis Ko Kapaligiran Ko. For innovative activities, the faculty and students attended various seminars to widen their horizons. Students have attended seminar workshops on the new trends in teaching the different subjects in the elementary grades, Values Formation Seminar, and the Save Me Movement Campo Kalikasan. The faculty have also attended seminars organized by SOCTEA and PAFTE, training workshop on curriculum enhancements, retooling of general education subjects, and on quality management system and gender and development. The college has also its multimedia center, wherein different technology-based instruction is done. Faculty and students also have free access to the internet. The use of different web technologies like Google Meeting, Google Classroom, and other YouTube applications are evident just to reach out to students during this time of new normal. With all the different activities conducted to ensure quality instruction, it is without doubt that the program has produced a number of prominent graduates who excel in their respective fields. Many of them have become school administrators and division focal persons. Another proof is that faculty and students receive a number of awards to show that they are excellent in their tasks. Dr. Nessie Cesaria V. Romo was awarded as Bigenyo Teacher of the Year, Most Outstanding Faculty of the Year, and she was also given a certificate of appreciation as top scholar in the seminar workshop for new accreditors. Students have also received awards from national, regional, provincial, and local level. John Bernard de Gracia was a national and regional awardee with his skills in writing, and he is a Signat Escuela awardee. Some students receive different awards for the different activities given by the college. With the kind of curriculum that the B.Ed program had, graduates performed well in the BLECT. As seen on the graph, there is an increase in passing percentage from the year 2016 to 2018, and it has exceeded the national passing rate. On this table, the BLECT passers for 2018-2019 got a 95.65% passing rate, the highest passing rate that the B.Ed program received. This shows that there is continuing quest to support higher education advocacy on quality and excellence. Another proof to the outstanding performance of graduates are the top-notchers from the B.Ed program. In 2014 board exam, we produced two top-notchers in the person of Edmar Pagirigan and Harold Watang. In 2018, Jonathan Del Castillo also earned a spot in the top board exam for B.Ed. There are different activities done to support the students for their quest in taking up the BLECT examination. We conduct a free enhancement seminar on knowledge and skills for students. Faculty members are tapped as reviewers to impart knowledge and to inspire and boost their morale. Aside from this, the college scouts for the board and lodging, offer petition mass, provide free transportation, and some faculty are tapped to stay and accompany the students the entire duration of the examination. After knowing the result, the college prepares a recognition program for them. There are different activities done like Thanksgiving Mass, followed by a motorcade, and a fraternal luncheon in honor of them. Tracer studies have been conducted to trace the whereabouts of students. For 2016, the majority of the graduates of the college, or 255 of them, or 80%, are employed. In the 2017 Tracer study, there is again a very high percentage, or 76.4% of employed graduates. B.Ed graduates have 78% of employment, and this is associated with the presence of tutorial services within the locality where most of the tutees are elementary and preschool children. In the 2018 Tracer study, the table presents more than half of the graduates are employed. Now, let's try to look where the graduates of the B.Ed program are. Conquering the international world. Graduates are working in Thailand and in the United Arab Emirates. We have graduates teaching in Kontawit School of Thailand, in Bunwantong Leadership School, and Merivit Bowen School of Thailand. And we also have a graduate who is now teaching in the International Jubilee Private School in the United Arab Emirates. Conquering the online teaching. Graduates of the program are on online teaching, especially on TV-based instruction and radio broadcasting. We have graduates who were tapped as teacher broadcaster, floor director, videographer, and video editor. Others served as lecturer, division writer, demonstration teacher, facilitator, school paper advisor, camp director, and troop leader in Boy Scout and Girl Scout of the Philippines. And some are coaches on the different activities participated by their pupils. Some are also designated as GAD coordinator and subject coordinators. One graduate of the program in the person of John Cesar Escueta, a 2015 graduate, has already been designated as a head teacher in Cuantacla Elementary School, Cabugao, Ilocos Sur, because of his exemplary performance. He has been awarded as the 2020 Most Outstanding Teacher for the whole division of Ilocos Sur. Other awards received by the graduates are the following: Best Demonstration Teacher, Siglat Escuela Awardee, Best School Paper Awards as an Advisor, Camp Craft Certificate in Scouting, and Best SIM Writer, and other awards in the different activities they have participated in. In summary, we have the best practices of the B.Ed program. First, the teaching aptitude test is annually conducted and given as a screening test for first-year students towards the end of the second semester to determine students who are fit for the profession. In lieu of the TAT, during the new normal, the college implemented a stringent retention policy which requires students to maintain a 2.0 general weighted average for them to retain in the program and in the college. Second, a variety of methods and strategies are employed by teacher educators to support instruction and maximize student learning and the achievement of learning outcomes. Third, selected fourth-year students undertake their internship or practice teaching overseas through C-Teacher, where they can apply their content and pedagogical knowledge in a different context. Fourth, the college conducts a LET enhancement review for graduating students to prepare them for the upcoming board examination for professional teachers. Aside from preparing them mentally and emotionally for the board exam, the college also schedules a send-off petition mass for the board takers. The graduates are then ferried through UNP buses to the hotels and lodgings, which have been booked by the faculty in charge. The college also transacts with a catering service to provide all the meals of the board takers and the faculty chaperones during their stay in the hotels and up to the day of the board examination. Fifth, the academic building, which houses the College of Teacher Education, has its Wi-Fi connection that can be accessed by both faculty and students, which are used for their academic requirements. Sixth, the college library, situated on the second floor, is equipped with many desktop computers with a stable internet connection, which can be used by any student in the college for research, assignments, and other academic purposes. Students who do not own gadgets are given equal opportunities to learn and maximize learning through the accessible use of computers in the library. Seventh, a 2-3-day seminar workshop is conducted by the college for the fourth-year pre-service teachers, from them to learn various topics such as trends in teaching, child protection policy, and values orientation. Eighth, before deployment, students undergo a pinning ceremony where they receive their practice teaching pins and symbolically accept their responsibility in teaching in the actual learning environment. Ninth, an annual awards ceremony is conducted by the college as a culmination of the school year. Aside from the academic achievers and student leaders and writers, practice teachers who showed exemplary performance in their demonstration teaching and the development of instructional materials are given due recognition. The college uses the awards show as a means to motivate and inspire all students to do well in their academics and other extracurricular activities. And finally, students are encouraged to be members of organizations aligned to teaching and education, such as PAFTE, where they can join seminars and take advantage of benefits available only to these organizations. Students are also given free load for their synchronous classes. The college and the program continues to craft and revise curricular programs to ensure quality instruction. These are also part of the best practices of the B.Ed program. And now, let us hear the testimonies of our graduates.
Good day, everyone. I am Blessing Sano from San Emilio Lobosur. I am currently teaching here at the International Jubilee Private School, Abu Dhabi, UAE for 4 years now. I am grateful for the B.Ed program to all the professors and mentors because they made me a globally competitive teacher and they built within me the foundation I needed to have as a teacher. Various activities in the B.Ed program inculcated me the skills of a 21st century teacher that made my teaching more effective. They also provided us the opportunity to gain real teaching experiences through extension and outreach programs.
Hi, I'm Kenny, a public school teacher produced by UNPCT under the B.Ed program. I'm so grateful to my B.Ed program because they have put me into a long and arduous process of becoming who I am now as a professional teacher. Thanks to my B.Ed program because they have grown in me my strong dedication and passion in teaching, and that is always adaptive to changes, and that is always taking risks and accepting challenges.
The College of Teacher Education has always been genuine with its goals and objectives to extract what is special to every student. I am not who I am today without the valuable learnings and remarkable teachings imbued with ideals and vision that our teachers have instilled in us.
A blessed day, everyone. I am Harold G. Batang, a graduate of the University of Northern Philippines, now a professional teacher employed at the Department of Education. The college provided, first, quality academic inputs which enhance my pedagogical skills. Second, a conducive environment that facilitates meaningful learning outcomes. And third, relevant learning experiences that improve the innovativeness in me to adapt my skills to meet the demands and face the challenges of our rapidly changing educational landscape. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, BN.
Community services powers the ability to do good for others. One of the most important functions of a university is to deliver community services to the marginalized sector. This simply means sharing resources to the people who need them the most to improve their quality of life. Because in giving, we care, and in caring, we touch lives. And this is realized through the UNP Extension Services, with its vision to become a center of world-class excellence through relevant extension services and quality production towards people empowerment for sustainable development to uplift the lives of clientele in the different service areas of the university. While its mission is to conduct extension projects and services along skills and technology transfer, livelihood, and income-generating projects, administrative capability building for local government officials, and information drive as well as package and commercialization research outputs for extension projects. It also coordinates extension projects and services in the different service areas in line with the standards of the agencies, private and public, to make the client productive and partners of development. The journey of realizing its vision and mission is possible through the Extension Office goals, which include conduct extension projects and services along skills and technology transfer, livelihood and income generation, administrative capability building for local government officials, information drive, packaging and commercialization of research outputs, and coordinate extension projects and services in the different service areas, local and national government agencies, and civil societies to make clientele productive and partners for development. For a vivid, measurable, and evaluative conduct of the goals of the program, the following are the objectives. First, conduct extension programs to adopted communities through the total approach for the Adopt a Community program in the areas of skills training, technology transfer, information drive, consultancies, and capability building programs that are responsive to the needs of the community. Second, strengthen support to target clientele through collaboration and linkages with the national and local government, non-government organizations, and other private organizations. And third, provide pool of experts for training programs, advocacies, and consultancy services. The City Extension Unit is guided by goals, which include addressing the issues and concerns affecting the learners and the purveyors of knowledge in basic education. Second, providing assistance to facilitate and enhance the teaching-learning process in the basic education to ensure a better quality of future higher education students. Third, improving the quality of life in communities where the basic education institutions are situated in order to ensure holistic and meaningful provision of basic education. Fourth, preparing the learners for higher order tasks and undertakings required as they move up the ladder of the education system. And finally, capacitating the parents, guardians, and benefactors of pupils, as well as the other members of the community by providing livelihood trainings and transferring to them mature technologies that they can utilize in earning for a living. The College of Teacher Education Extension programs, projects, and activities are under the umbrella of Securing Future, an acronym which means free, unlimited transfer, and utilization of resources in education. This program aims to assist the teachers in basic education in their professional and teaching needs, provide supplemental enhancement activities for the pupils to brace them in the challenging and constantly changing basic education needs, capacitate the communities for them to become resilient partners of schools in developing a productive manpower in the future, and make the College of Teacher Education an effective instrument for social development. Now, as for the processes, The BEd Extension employs goodwill campaign or advertisement to encourage clienteles to take part in the offered program, which is followed by the needs analysis, then planning, which is participated by concerned people in the community and the unit. Once everything is polished, we deliver or conduct the extension service and monitor it regularly until we reach the evaluation. And with these directives, the City Extension has successfully launched and continued to implement programs such as Numeracy and Literacy Program, Mentoring the Mentor, Livelihood and Skills, Social Support, Learning Resources Development, Environmental Protection, Gender and Development, Health and Wellness, Cultural Heritage Preservation, and finally, Techno Transfer Program. These programs are delivered to different clienteles through the entry point community organizations like government agencies and LGUs. With the collaborative effort of the city faculty and their contemporaries in the community, outcomes have been successfully achieved, and these include, but not limited to, helping in-service teachers develop their own action researches, strengthen their skills in the use of Microsoft applications, enhance effectiveness of teaching strategy, and the use of do-it-yourself instructional materials, among others, which altogether lead to the achievement of sustained global quality of life. BEd faculty closely work with the unit's extension service, thus resulting to programs landing in different municipalities in the province. Locals in Candon, Santa Maria, Narvacan, Magsingal, and others benefit from the extension services of the BEd program. The city BEd extension services have been implemented and sustained all throughout the years. The following are the components of securing future. The Young Minds Tambayan program contains projects that are useful for children and eager learners like reading literacy, film viewing, storytelling, coloring, and laro ng lahi. The college and the faculty are ready to accept the challenge in conducting a beneficial activity which can help clients into becoming effective learners. Because of this project, the level of functional reading literacy of the slow learners increased, and an extension model for remedial instruction was produced. Aside from the Young Minds Tambayan project, another remarkable project is the Mentoring the Mentor program. This project aims to help the teachers in making action researches. They serve as an avenue for them to develop their skills in doing action researches and the chance to present it in local, regional, national, or even international conferences. Because of this program, teachers produce action researches and even enhance their knowledge on using Microsoft PowerPoint in teaching. Social Support Program, building resilience, self-care, and stimulation procedures for children, parents, and teachers project provides support to mentors, parents, and children in order to cope with the psychological and mental challenges they face in work, family, and life in general. The beneficiaries of the said program are the Child Development Center workers as response to the request of the LGU to give assistance to daycare teachers in their adjustment to teaching during the pandemic. Series of seminar workshops were given to boost their self-esteem and confidence to pull through. The program increased the understanding of the center workers in the delivery of instruction during the COVID-19 pandemic. They also learned relevant approaches and methods in teaching the children. Community outreach involves the offering of education, social planning, and supportive activities to community residents freely and openly. It is about giving, contributing, and helping those who cannot help themselves. The BEd program initiated two activities which are Ramit ko agisuro, isagot ko akas tanda, panagayat ko, and the gift giving or the handog pamasko. From these activities, learning resource centers were established in different elementary schools. Academic performance of the pupils improved thanks to the materials provided. The level of efficacy and efficiency of the teachers also improved since they were given the strategies to improve teaching and learning. The university, together with CTE, also has partnerships with non-profit organizations like the Gawad Kalinga. The BEd program undertakes Paraisong Pambata Challenge to selected elementary schools. There are activities prepared for the children like reading literacy, storytelling, playing games, and arts training. Also, the same activities sought to develop poor communities in order to help improve their life. The program Skills Training and Technology Transfer assist and train clients on pot making and basket making, God lectures, food processing and community organization. These trainings have been conducted in Gibut Samuan, Ambulugan Narvacan, Puro Magsingal Ilocos Sur, and a training on handicraft weaving at Puro Elementary School was likewise conducted. In addition, the program also equips the learners with skills for appropriate and responsive alternative livelihood programs and develop alternative livelihood through food processing. Extension programs of the college in the BEd have been assessed through the conduct of impact studies which have been published in different journals. The good practices implemented by the college include CTE Work as One, Goodwill Campaign, activities are cascaded from the research agenda, conduct of needs assessment, utilization of CTE researches, skills and expertise sharing, facilitate registration and accreditation of organized communities to the SEC, working with identified budget provided by the UNP administration, following ISO standards in its operations, and finally, the spirit of volunteerism. The programs, projects, and activities conducted show proof that growth and improvement can be possible as long as the university and the college stay committed to helping others improve their lives. May we also watch the video testimonies of our clients.
Hello, I am Gretchen Toriser and I am teaching grade 2 in Puro Elementary School. First, I would like to thank the College of Teacher Education for their extension program along literacy because through this program, most of my pupils were able to read short words or simple words, short stories, and even paragraphs. And aside from that, they were able to comprehend what they were reading and answer questions being provided.
I am Eleanor Toriser, a kinder teacher of Puro Elementary School. I would like to convey my thanks to the University of Northern Philippines, particularly the College of Teacher Education, for sharing various instructional materials in our school. Those instructional materials are a big help in my part as a kinder teacher. They make teaching learning process more enjoyable, realistic, and meaningful.
Isa nag-apparent iti grade 2 pupil, magyaman na kiti memestra ken estudyante ti UNP. Nagapo kadakwada na pasusuro talak ko nagbasa yung kenakkulay. Kaya gapu iti programa da, adun dira yung proban tanak ko nagbasa yung kenakkulay. Agyaman na kadakay.
In the name of the Immaculate Conception School of Theology, I would like to thank the College of Education of the University of Northern Philippines who facilitated the training on module making for our seminarians. Our seminarians have been so grateful to have learned the basic principles of module making because they need that in their pastoral works, specifically in facilitating retreats and recollections and in teaching the basic catechism to the high school students of Ilocos Sur. In addition to that, they were also tasked to manage the ICSD publication, which required knowledge of the basic principles of effective and efficient writing.
Sinusuruan na kami mag-drawing ni Ma'am Ellie. Thank you, Ma'am Ellie. Thank you, UNP.
Projects, programs, activities are not only limited within the community. Collaborations are also established in the international level. International linkages. The Bachelor of Secondary Education forged ties with different academic institutions, which strengthens its international languages and consortium. UNP is found in Bigan City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the new 7 Wonder Cities of the world. The university plays a big role in exhibiting excellence in terms of tertiary education, locally and internationally, while preserving the rich Ilocano culture among its constituents. UNP, as a prime university in the heritage province of Ilocos Sur, has strengthened its partnership with international entities as a way of realizing its vision and mission, which were the main responsibility of the University Center for International Studies. Therefore, the BEd program made sure that its program outcomes were fully realized by supporting culture-based education. In partnership with the UNP Center for International Studies, CT accepted 10 students from Tan Trao University to learn and have exposure to a Philippine-based instruction. They were exposed to CT best practices in classroom instruction, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, extension, and lectures on orthography and culture heritage. The Vietnamese students stayed in the college from May 5 to 30, 2017. Specifically, 4 out of the 10 Vietnamese students were also taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education. The first international conference in May 2015 at Tan Trao University became the potent catalyst in the implementation of the academic collaboration and exchange in the College of Teacher Education. A memorandum of agreement between the University of Northern Philippines and Tan Trao University, Vietnam was signed for research collaborations and academic and student exchange program. The College of Teacher Education, specifically the B.Ed program, was able to sustain the international linkages, particularly in the career development, through the twinning program on research and facilitation of teacher education experiences. The program outcomes of the international linkages have been focused on the best practices of educational administration, along with language proficiency, cultural diversity, pedagogical practices, and 21st century education. The B.Ed program has been supporting the Student International Internship Program through the assistance of the Center for International Studies and Rumkat-Cha Foundation by forging an agreement for the Student Exchange Program in Thailand and Vietnam. The Student International Internship Program is designed to expose the B.Ed interns to foreign schools, particularly in the ASEAN schools. There was also a B.Ed student academic and cultural exchange collaboration in the International Exchange Camp in Nakhon Si Thammarat Rabajat University, Thailand on June 24, 28, 2019. Furthermore, both universities discussed about the possible student exchange programs in the future to be approved by concerned parties. Truly, there is a healthy international connection and collaboration between the two universities. In terms of academic collaboration and blended education research in teacher education, academic collaboration included language proficiency, pre-service education, teacher competence, and pedagogical process as stated in the Memorandum of Agreement and Understanding in the foreign universities in Asia. It was noted that the career path of the B.Ed program has expanded to the academic exchange program in the universities and schools in Thailand. Finally, the significance of the international linkages and partnerships for the program outcomes has sustained the students and faculty exchange programs with language proficiency training in the different partner schools. This strengthened the twinning agreement between the university and the Rumkat-Cha Foundation through the support of the Maritime Silk Road Confucius Institute, which implemented substantial academic activities to pursue better collaboration for the One Belt, One Road initiative of the Chinese government. As proof that the university, the college, and the program can go global, here are the best practices for international linkages and consortia. First, the international linkages and partnerships are sustained through academic collaboration and student exchange in Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Second, the College of Teacher Education has been supporting the Student International Internship Program through inter-country facilitation, particularly in Thailand and Vietnam. Third, the international conferences emerged as the first sustainable academic collaboration that provided the opportunity for Tan Trao University to adopt the best practices in the field of educational administration, teaching process, evaluation and assessment of learning, language proficiency, and the implementation of the MTB-MLE. Fourth, the Rumkat-Cha Foundation, through the support of the Maritime Silk Road Confucius Institute, implemented substantial academic activities to pursue better collaboration for the One Belt, One Road initiative of the Chinese government. Fifth, the technical assistance and book publication to the Rumkat-Cha Foundation has a high level of educational impact in the relevant areas of Asian culture, history, and tradition in support of the UNESCO Heritage City of Vigan. Sixth, the Memorandum of Agreement signed between UNT and foreign universities in Thailand as part of the CIMEO Student Teacher in Southeast Asia program was approved by the UNP Board of Regents in support for the implementation of free service student-teacher exchanges. And finally, the College of Teacher Education was able to sustain the international linkages and consortia, particularly in the significant program outcomes in the areas of twinning agreements on research and facilitation of teacher education experiences, which resulted to academic partnerships with universities in Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and China. These are the well-established and strong international linkages of the Bachelor of Elementary Education. Thank you for watching. Projects, programs, activities are not only limited within the community. Collaborations are also established in the international level. Let's try to look into the well-developed process of the BEd program. The university's performance and quality through strategic management results from a well-developed planning process. As such, sound and effective planning is the key for the university to measure up to international and national standards. The University of Northern Philippines was recognized as one of the top universities in teacher education. This great milestone will not be possible without an excellent and well-developed planning process of the university cascading to each program of the College of Teacher Education. The CTE, particularly its BEd program, takes cue from national policies that govern and set the direction of higher education institutions. Besides, as these policies are cascaded at the university level, the college, then the BEd program plan the strategic direction so that their thrusts align with national policies, the Philippine Qualifications Framework, and the Commission on Higher Education Memorandum Order that governs the BEd program. The Strategic Development Plan of the university guides all its planning processes, the framework on which the annual strategic planning and budgeting takes off. It ensures that all planning, budgeting, programs, activities, and projects of the university, the colleges, and all degree programs are aligned with national and university thrusts. The framework shows the alignment of the vision, mission, and development goals of UNP to the national, regional, provincial, and local government thrusts and priorities. As a state university in Ilocos Sur, UNP contributes along the social sector of the Philippine Development Plan. As such, the CTE and the BEd program do their best to follow the Joint Circular No. 1, Series of 2016, of the Commission on Higher Education and the Department of Budget and Management, along with the movement towards outcomes, alignment with ASEAN standards, and alignment with topology-based quality assurance. The annual strategic planning and budgeting orientation consultation workshop is the platform on which these objectives, strategies, programs, and projects of the university, the colleges, and the programs are laid out. Guide to Plan Formulation. The University Mission, Vision, and Development Goals. To achieve the university's vision and mission, Dr. Erwin F. Cadorna institutionalized his administration's 12 development goals. They serve as a framework in the crafting of objectives, strategies, programs, and projects, which in turn redound in the realization of the development goals, and in the long run, the vision and mission of the university. Ultimately, everything the university does is geared towards taking a part in the realization of the national government thrusts. Goal 1. Develop ethical leaders through academic excellence. Faculty development in the BEd program is well in place, where the quality of faculty is a big indicator of graduates' quality. One BEd graduate, Jonathan Del Castillo, landed 10th place in the 2018 Board Licensure Examination for Professional Teachers. Goal 2. Enhance the implementation of quality assurance and outcomes-based education. In terms of outcomes-based education, in the development of instructional materials and book writing publications, there were international book publications to support the cultural heritage, MTB MLE, and the pedagogical practices in the teacher education program, specifically in line with elementary education. Goal 3. Intensify functional research and development. All of the BEd faculty members are actively involved in research, as can be seen in their publications in international or national refereed journals. They are very much active as well in participation in conferences through their paper presentations. The research interests are along with content and pedagogy across the different specializations of the program, heritage and culture, and gender and development. Goal 4. Provide responsive, relevant, and sustainable services to the community. It is the university's goal to collaborate, capacitate, and innovate local communities in the global context. The strategic plan addresses these concerns. The CTE Extension Program cascades from the UNP Extension Program as a concrete embodiment of the college's contributions to the socio-cultural, economic, as well as physical, moral development of individuals. Goal 5. Uphold university without borders. Student mobility programs in the form of student exchange stints are in place in the BEd program. Several of the alumni have experienced being exchange students in Thailand and Vietnam. Goal 6. Create a brand for the university. The new academic building, the home of the BEd program, has been given recognition for its completeness in excellent infrastructure facilities for all undergraduate and graduate programs. Goal 7. Ensure good governance. In CTE, good governance has its strategic action in the commitment to excellence in institutions by cultivating a culture of quality and excellence through the ISO 9001:2015 certification. The BEd faculty participated in the realization of this dream by contributing to the preparation of documents and files. Goal 8. Advocate fair play. The inclusion of the ISO 9001:2015 Quality Management System documents shows the full support of the university administration to ensure the impartiality of recruitment and promotions of the faculty of the College of Teacher Education. The BEd program adheres to it by taking part in the recruitment process. Goal 9. Construct state-of-the-art infrastructure with complete facilities. The strategic action in this goal provides the climate-resilient building for instructional, research, and extension. The university administration made sure that there are spacious and conducive classrooms in every program. Goal 10. Gender and development. The skills training and technology transfer in the extension services provided the support of gender mainstreaming. Besides, the Center for Gender and Development, or CIGAD, of the university funds gender-related researches. Several of the faculty are also focal persons who serve as lecturers on gender-related topics in fora and training. Also, gender is well integrated across several courses in the BEd, and gender-sensitive language is observed in the classroom talk. Goal 11. Promote and preserve cultural heritage. The President of the University, Dr. Erwin F. Cadorna, reiterated his support to the UNESCO Heritage City of Bigan. He emphasized that reshaping of character matters not only for keeping and standing out in today's society. Bringing out arts and culture close to the people and strengthening efforts to protect our cultural and natural heritage was one of the development goals. Several objectives, strategies, programs, and projects are in place to attain this goal. Heritage preservation is evident in the syllabi of the different subjects taught in the program. These include mother tongue-based multilingual education. Several types of research by faculty also dealt with heritage preservation and Ilocano culture, literature, and traditions. Goal 12. Promote mental wellness program for employees and students. Faculty and students take full advantage of services that promote a mental and wellness program of the university. These include employee wellness programs, seminars, and lectures on physical and mental health, various hospital services, and the annual medical and dental examination. To ensure the sufficient sources are allocated for programs, activities, and projects of the college and the program, the dean, the assistant dean, and the program heads convene to prepare the annual plan of action, the budget proposal, the program of receipts and expenditures, and the project procurement management plan. Monitoring and evaluation of the OPCR of the college, the DPCR of the BEd program head, and the IPCR of the BEd faculty members are continuously reviewed and refined. All the things that were presented along the 5 areas are manifestations of the commitment and dedication of the heroes of the CTE BEd program. The collaborative energy of everyone resulted to 11 best practices along well-developed process. 1. The UNP Strategic Plan and Roadmap ensures the proper direction for the Center of Development and ISO 9001:2015 as the basis in the formulation of academic excellence in the teacher education program. 2. The planning process of the college and the program launches off from national, provincial, and local trusts and long-term plans anchored on Ambition 2040. As such, the university, college, and program contribute in national development through the strategic plans, programs, activities, and projects. 3. The university's vision, mission, and development goals have been well defined and are all basis of the yearly strategic planning and budgeting of UNP. 4. Out of the yearly strategic planning and budgeting, thrusts of the institution are cascaded to the OPCR, DPCR, and IPCR, which optimizes faculty support to the long-term goals of the university. 5. There are sufficient resources allocated for the academic programs, activities, and projects for the teacher education program as implemented in the Annual Plan of Action, the Budget Proposal, the Program of Receipts and Expenditures, and the Project Procurement Management Plan. 6. The allocated financial resources for the college in the General Appropriations Act Fund and the university income are justified by the Center of Development, ISO 9001:2015, and the substantial accomplishment in research, community service, and international linkages that added point to the SUC leveling. 7. The well-developed process in the College of Teacher Education has implemented the state-of-the-art infrastructure with complete facilities for the students' classroom, research and extension offices, and faculty room for the undergraduate and graduate programs. 8. The strategic action on the commitment to excellence by cultivating a culture of quality and excellence through the ISO 9001:2015 certification resulted in the granting of the BBB in the university. 9. The well-developed process intensifies the faculty and student exchange program in the ASEAN region that created a partnership with Ruang Chatra Foundation and intensified partnerships with foreign universities in Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia. 10. The strategic direction of the college provides the ASEAN alignment with typology-based quality assurance, which signifies that our graduates are not only globally competitive but are also locally rooted to the different schools. 11. Achievements and lacks in the certain calendar year become stepping stones in setting new targets for the next year. In the long run, the goals and achievements of the faculty members, the program, the college, and the university continuously get enhanced through the years. Aligned, directed, and cascaded. This is the well-developed process of the Bachelor of Elementary Education. Thank you very much for watching.